I'm gonna have to fix that. My battery's low. Alright, controller plugged in. Problem solved. Hi. Oh, I should turn the light. Light up, plebune. Yes, Denny. Denny will bring Beans to justice. I can also have labeled this Beans' life of crime comes to an end because I think we actually still have a few people we can pickpocket. So I won't give that a go. But I did make one more love potion off stream, and that was enough. One more did it. Limmel is ready to talk to us in the storage room, so that's exciting. I will just finish up announcing and we'll get to it. Alright, let's go. So yes, Denny. I did some stuff off stream. Let me just clear my throat. That time of year, folks. I did a little bit off stream, so Danny is now in his ultimate form. Show it off. So I made himself a laser suit. That gives him 40% defense and 20% health, and nullifies damage 25% of the time. So now he's on his strength weapon, and his stats look something like this. So he's going. Yeah, he's got the laser drip. And he's ultimate. But yes, as you can see, I did one more love potion, and I used it on Limmel, and she has moved from here, so she should be, hopefully, in here. And this is the final private action we need to see in order to get Denny's terrible ending. We're teaching Cerberus neat tricks. Hi. Yep. It's that one where he almost bit Denny's head off. No, it is true the laser suit did make him dumber, but it also made him more swole. I think the ultimate, I mean, not the ultimate, because, like, the ultimate problem with, Denny and Lil is that she's 6. But the other ultimate problem is it's not compelling. Because she's 6.
よし、それじゃ僕も手伝うとするか。ケルベロス、お手。
Yes, I managed to unlock this right after streaming, even though she definitely hates me. I've now got us rooming with the aroma. I don't think it'll make a difference because I feel like you only get affection with people as you like travel through space, and I think by the time you crash land on Nox Obscurus, you literally cannot get affection by rooming anymore. But I figured I would go ahead and do it. But yeah, no, God, it's like, and the fact that ultimately, another thing that makes it awful is that ultimately it comes true, because, like, I don't have a problem with, you know, like, children crushing on older people in media. Because, like, you know what? 10-year-old girl hasn't had a poster of someone much older than them up in their room. So, like, it's fine. The problem is when it's so obviously signaled as reciprocal. And it ends up true, and it's just a little gross. It's quite a lot gross. Yeah, go to jail now. Like, I feel like if she was not 6... I don't know how old Denny's actually supposed to be, admittedly, because he kinda... looks 12, but, like, you know, one-sided is totally fine. One-sided, that sort of thing happens all the time, and in fact, like... it is normal for, like, 12-year-olds to have crushes. The whole tsundere thing is just, like... and she's got the mentality of a 6-year-old. It's so fucked up. And clearly their intention, you know, like, they clearly... it sort of parallels, like, Edge and Raimi. Yeah, they know it's wrong because yes, they put a note in the database saying she's a teenager, just to be gross. There was something in here. Wait, why is that a new entry? Did I like never talk to this dude or something? Sorry, I'm now just confused because I feel like, you know, I've played through this game. You know, I've got like 200 hours in my other file. I'm like, I should not be getting new entries, but I guess I never talked to this dude in Astral? Ah, the Mua 3. Oh, look at all these towns that we never go to, but are in one as well. The Meteorix Mountain, Krat, Portmouth, and Hout, those are in one. You only go to a very small fraction of Star Ocean 1 in this game, to Troy, Astral, and Trop. Oh yeah, there you go, she's in holographic form on the Countess, but since nobody has ever met her in person before, the question of whether the image is authentic or a fabrication remains up in the air. What can be said for sure is that for better or worse, your presence on the ship is indispensable. And you enter some random fucking dude. Yeah, 15. I like how there's literally one conversation about this in the game. If you go talk to her friend, who's in the cathedral, on Lemurus, she like basically explains like a lot of this. Goes like, yeah, Limos looked like 6 for years. I'm glad she's opening up to you now, though. Age 15, my ass. Alright, Denny is 18. There you go.
27.
Yes, yeah, the worst thing about Edge and Raimi's is that she's really weird about him. It does that anime trope of, like, you looking at me, naked, accidentally, you perv, slap. That's, like, kind of the only thing about it that's, like, bad, because, like, well, that's just very anime.
It's a cute trope.
But yes, they're just, you can see that they're doing piss damage to me, which I enjoy.
Adorable.
Yeah, come at me, idiot. It's like, if you want just a prime example of a childhood friend anime romance, that's Edge and Raimi. Alley-oop. Whee! Although, I think the thing about it is that, like, it's kind of all... Yeah, I guess, like, most of them don't get together until, like, the ending anyway, but... it's kinda just fine. Hey, you leave her alone. Jerk. Phantom lizard jerk. I think how you fix this game, as much as it is fixable, your starting point, take out Limo and Sarah. Don't you teleport? It'll be interesting how I get some, I guess that's not too bad. Even with my tanked in, I'm still able... Oh, was I gonna heal now? That's pretty good. Ultimately, like, this... I don't think this game is fixable in a lot of ways, because I think from the ground up it has so many fucking problems. But I do think there are things you could do to make it more bearable. Hey, give me that Mercury. Fought all you guys, don't need to fight you again. I know there's a little alien dude over here, though. Like, I will say, I think the one thing this game managed to get correct, combat's good. It's not without flaw. There are issues with the combat, specifically around, magic. Oh, you little shit. Who silenced me? Sarah, do you want to fix it? Sarah, you have the ability to fix me. Why the fuck are you not fixing me, you fucking asshole? What an asshole. She has cure condition. She can cure me. She just chose not to. I guess I have too many buffs and debuffs on her, so she's doing that uselessly instead. Yeah, you go, Manasai. You apologize. You are, in fact, fucking it, Sarah. Alright, one more. Here we go. Just need a bunch of pink on my board. There we go. Like a nice pink board. So I think I actually don't know if I can pickpocket corpses. Wow, that's a morbid sentence. But yeah, there were a bunch of alive people there. There's a bunch of corpses. Oh, got there. I thought I'd gone a little too early, but I was good. Those orbs are terribly annoying. They're a very bad gimmick because it doesn't... You just kind of have to know when they're at the top, so you can see that, like... There's very little warning from them exploding, because as soon as they actually, like, flash, I think you're done. You actually cannot, like... jump out of it. You have to jump out of it at the height of it, but before it starts flashing. So you kind of just have to know... One, where they appear, because, yeah, they appear in set places. Oh, they're fucking irritating about that. Sarah is, yeah, an extremely weird... Too early, I think. I do not like this mechanic. May actually even be in the wrong one. Nope. Too late. There we go. Yeah, it is like the whole thing about being out in space to find somewhere to live gets dropped so quickly, and then you're just kind of farting around. Like, why do you go to the Cardion Mothership? Fuck if I know, honestly. Then alternate Earth is an accident. Yeah, alright, so yes, I can't pickpocket this corpse. Got it. I don't know how many more alive people there are. I feel like most of the people icons are dead. You know there's one that's like dying. Like, how many more people can I steal from? Got the itch. Got the urge. Gotta do it, bro. It's like, you get... Like, when you go on the ship in Lemurus, you get the coordinates to the mothership, but I don't know why you go there. And then when you go there, you immediately try to escape as well, because, like, you get tractor beamed in, and then it's like, well, we gotta find our way out, and it's like... Then why did we come here in the first place? And yeah, on Rogue, yeah. Like, I mean, at least, I didn't pick that up because it's a thing. Right, Barry's got it. You know, at least Rogue was character development for Edge. Sort of, because you know how that ends, but like... The whole point of Rogue is at least for Edge to come to terms with the fact that he killed 3 billion people. So, like, I can forgive it in that regard. But it is very long for that. And, yeah, like, for all, like, oh, we've been fighting Grigori all along, it's like... Doesn't really mesh. It isn't foreshadowing, thank you. It's just bad writing. you go EN2 and they're like, yeah, the thing that makes the Grigori is the missing procedure. Go fight it.
Hi, I'm back. It's similar to the problem with Star Ocean 3, except that the plot that they eventually get to sucks.
Sucks, yeah.
You know, like, Star Ocean 3's plot is very badly paced, and not, like, the most amazing thing that's ever been written, but, like, at least it's like, oh, that's interesting once it finally gets to where it's going.
Yeah, Star Ocean 3 starts the same. Yeah, you're like, yep, you've crash landed on a planet, you've been attacked by the Vendine. You crash landed on Sword Planet, and then you're dragged into Sword Planet bullshit. No! I hate this mechanic.
This one sucks. Why are they so
And then
long?
eventually it fucking tells you what's happening. But, like, I do think that, like, there's a bit more stuff that kind of links into the ultimate plot in 3. But, yeah, it spins its wheels for a very long time. In this case, it spins its wheels. And then Star Ocean 3 decides it's going to do something interesting. It's going to radically change the tone of the entire series. It's going to just do something very brave, and this game is like, you just want a generic plot. Wow, come back. This was really annoying because it takes forever to regenerate. Ugh. I don't know where the top of it is. Is there another? There's another bubble there. That one might be easier. So yeah, this one's just like generic JRPG plot. Go fight a final boss. And it could have been interesting, again, if they had played the missing procedure, if they had, like, been like, this, oh. You know, we are actually kind of following, no, didn't push it in time. You know, like, following up on 3, this is a universe, the missing procedure isn't an evil entity that wants to destroy the universe, it's a bad bit of computer code that, like, is going to destroy the universe by accident. And then you have, like, existential horror, like, aspect of, like, you go up to this thing and you can't reason with it. It's not a person, it doesn't have motivations, it's literally just doing what it's been programmed to do. You could play with that, but then they make Denny. Yeah, that one was easier to get up. You know, they give it a face. They give it Denny's terrible motivation that doesn't really make any sense. And it just, like, becomes so generic. When Star Ocean 3 was so bold. And the girl gave him, the girl gave him a cloak. You know, can't live. So I think in order to get that chest there, I have to go back into this bit. And there's a bubble that will take me all the way up, and then I have to drop down the correct path. Yes, there's a bubble. This is such a bad mechanic. Also, if you want to come back to the final dungeon, I don't know why they made the warp at the end of the final dungeon one way. Utterly stupid thing to do. By the time you get to it, you're at the final boss. Make it two-way. Why do I... Shit. Why do I have to run, all the way through Nox Obscurus if I want to get back to the final boss again? Just deranged shit. Oh, girl gave him a cape, and that was, true love, even though we didn't know her name. And off this way. Oh, also very funny. I don't know if I've used stealth. I haven't used stealth in this playthrough. I feel like I probably used it in my other playthrough before. So level 3, let me level it up. I want to show you the stupidest thing, because I haven't done it in this playthrough, and I want to just reiterate how fucking garbage stealth is. Ooh, a recipe. So I'll jump down here. Down this area? Yeah, we're down this area, so I'll use stealth on the next one. Are either of you alive? Nope. And you know, Edge doesn't have a lot of qualms about stealing, but, you know, he won't steal from dead people. He does draw the line at looting corpses. Alright, so if I use stealth, it's supposed to hide you from the enemies. You have this whole animation where he goes invisible. Sure, yeah, if the enemy's higher level than you, or even just, like, close to your level, by the way, you get discovered by stealth. You're like, what's that? There's a skill that on it says you can hide from enemies on the field for a limited time? No! Bollocks. Doesn't work. Yeah, and you get a text box that stops you dead and goes, oh, an enemy found you. So all that time going in your menu, selecting it, showing an animation of Bacchus putting on his optical camo, and like, the enemy will see you. I feel like you might have to be like level 200 before it'll work here on Nox Obscurus. I would have to like check my level 255 playthrough. I know that you can never escape the ones in the bonus dungeons. They will always see you. Stealth does not work on them. Apart from augury, it might be the most useless skill in the game. You're like, oh, I can run through an area. I know they're trying to make it so you can't just stealth through an area with high-level enemies, but like, there's no areas like that in this game. I think that's the thing that gets me. There's nowhere in it, because this game is so linear and every planet is so segregated. It's not like Xenoblade 1, where like being able to sneak past high-level enemies might actually I do need this one, will let you get to places with items and stuff you shouldn't have yet. No, there's nowhere in this game like that, because it's all self-contained, and when you get to a place, you're at the appropriate level to be fighting the monsters there. There are no high-level areas. I guess the post-game dungeons, but like, you can still avoid enemy encounters in the post-game dungeon without using that skill. And you still fight if you, like, touch monsters, which is like easily the worst part of the post-game dungeons. It's like everything is narrow, so it's very easy to touch a monster by accident. So it doesn't even prevent that. And it is like, you could just make it not work in the post-game dungeons. Also, like, oh, don't you do it. Don't you do it. No, we did it. Oh, Sarah has resurrection. Maybe she'll fucking use it. You have fucking resurrection. Fuck's sake, Sarah. There you fucking go. Jesus Christ. Man, Sarah being a worse healer than usual, just leaving Nura dead on the fucking ground. I'm gonna need to sort through her symbol list. Because she's doing stupid shit. I'm turning that off. Who gives a fuck about that? Attack I'll leave on, it's useful, but like, Sarah! Heal! Dummy! But like, yeah, it's such a strange... Oh yeah, there is a healing point up here. It's a strange skill that doesn't... But it's just pointless. You'll get it and be like, oh, I won't have to like deal with enemies chasing me. No. You still have to deal with enemies chasing you. They'll just spot you and you'll be like, discovered. I should definitely come back to Nox Obscurus at level 255 and see if stealth works now. It's really trivial to dodge enemies, to be honest. Oh, I do need to fight. That's a new one. I think he was trying to get to me and I was trying to get to him, so we went on a little journey. You gonna give me a... excuse me, game? Game decided blindsides were for posers. There we go. The augury skill being useless is very funny to me. It kind of clearly intended to be useless. I don't think it'll say anything new even now I'm on Noxus Curious, but I guess I could have Sarah call up, Elena on the phone. Hey Elena, what's up? Voice of someone in need. And then the life begins. That Star Ocean crying out in agony and shedding tears of sorrow. That one here? Shit. I see so many of them, like, I'm like, dude, I don't really remember this one, so that one might actually be new. The unblemished state of the observer. I shadow an undying dragon. Yeah, I do know that dragon. I am gonna fight him. I'm sure no one wants to live with regret. Looking for a dragon blood crystal, are you? I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but dragons are long extinct. Wait, that's not true. We fought plenty of dragons in this game. There's one in the Colosseum! Wait, there are dragons in the Colosseum! What do you mean they're extinct? Excuse me! That's telling me that dark clowns drop dragon blood crystals, which they do! Probably. Is it these guys? No, not that one. But here's a dragon. Dragon's here. Here's the Undying Dragon in the Palace of Creation. We are gonna fight him. Fucker. But there are other dragons. The one in the arena isn't on here because, I mean, that's a kind of dragon. I guess it's a newt. This is a dragoon, which is a mech dragon. But there were, the ones we fought on the Cardion Mothership as well. Like, literally, Dominator Dragon is like the rank 2 opponent in the arena into Troy. There's literally dragons in the arena. Oh yeah, there he is. There's one. Yeah. The ultimate evolution of the Cardion race. Yeah, there they are. But no, that one makes no sense. There are dragons in their Colosseum. I fought him a lot. He's a big boy. You have to, in order to unlock the first rank encounter, or is he the first rank encounter? Because there's a Synard, as well. Big Bird, which I fought a lot. But then there's Dominator Dragon. Dominator Dragon is like either rank 1 or rank 2 in their Colosseum. So like, Elena, you're incorrect. They're either like not extinct at all, or the last one, the one they have in the arena is the last of his kind, and they're bringing him out for entertainment. Whoa, 19 blueberries. You don't have blueberries? You got blueberries. Your last dragon's in captivity. I would go and show that there's a fucking dragon, but like, I would have to walk all the way back here, and I ain't doing it. I also don't want to build up my board, so, yep. I think this guy's dying, so obviously I gotta pickpocket him before he goes. Oh, no, he's got a fire gem. Alright, you get to keep your fire gem. He gets to die with his fire gem in his pocket. He's like, no, don't bother getting me help and helping me live. I'm here to die. Wait, can I still pick? I can pickpocket him. Oh no! Oh well, you know, yeah, I kind of have to do it to him now. Ash Maverick has to be the worst human that ever existed. He has to pickpocket a corpse. Down, bye, buddy. Gave me the option. Well, she didn't let me pickpocket her. No, I'm not making you charge my ring. You can live. I don't need my rings charged. I'm fine. Ooh, crystal skulls. And there's a chest over this way. I'm just getting nothing. Presumably because I'm already full of item, because I know that, like, you're actually, by how it works, you're always guaranteed to get something, but if you own 20 of it, no! It will just tell you got nothing, rather than being like, you got this, but you can't carry it. Well, it guarantees you something, it never, like, rolls you nothing. Accidentally killed my minimap. Ah, some wood! Wait, we do know that ash is wood now. There's just a wooden plank out on this planet where there's no trees. How did we pick up some wood? Yes, to show how useless stealth is, I will do my other... oh, black hole sphere! Finally! His ultimate move, black hole sphere. The thing that lets you farm money from metal scumbags. Yeah, so this area is annoying, and I think there's a gather point here, but it shouldn't really be a bother to me because I am now... Oh, there it is. I'm about to get attacked, but they'll let me harvest first, it's fine. So those crystals stop you when you're in their field, stop you from being able to use special attacks. So, like, spells are out, yeah, any kind of art is out. You can destroy them using the Earth Ring. Because I am now going full-on stabby man with Denny, there's really no need for me to do that. Oh, so they regenerate every time you leave. They're not permanently dead when you Earth Crystal them, which is annoying. Yep, new enemy. Oops, surprised. Aren't we all surprised by robots? Fun fact, this is where you farm Bacchus's robot trophies if you didn't do it on the Cardinon mothership. And I cannot stress enough how you should not bother doing it on the Cardinon mothership. Sarah got a little owned, it's fine. Yeah! I do. It's the way to get her to shut up or just keep her paralyzed. She'll never get to say anything ever again. Oh, hey, big boy. These guys, also, much like the ones in the Cardianon mothership, extremely capable of busting the shit out of your board. Very irritating. But I am much stronger than I was in the Cardianon mothership, so it's fine. I also have no guard, so their missiles don't juggle me for 5 billion years. No guard, it's so good. It's so good. That's the reason it costs so many points to equip, because it is just... It doesn't matter how much damage an enemy does or what their move is. If they hit you without no guard, you get staggered. Deeply irritating. Because even really low enemies doing 1 damage to you will stagger you. It's deeply annoying. I do think if you have a high guard value, you probably like guard it instead, right? Bizarre Fruit. Oh yeah, Bizarre Fruit is, I should eat that. If I'm full of Bizarre Fruit, instead of throwing it away, I should eat it. Because Bizarre Fruit generates seeds. Bizarre Fruit makes stat up items. Potent defense seeds is pretty good. It's also like the one healing item you can use at full health, which is very funny. Yes, I can destroy it with my Earth Ring. Yeah, it's very old school action RPG stuff that you're extremely interruptible at all times, and then you get a skill that makes you uninterruptible, and you're Scott now. 53 money! Hooray! That's what I always wanted. 53 bucks. Well, no, really, 53 cents. It's not even as much as $53. It's definitely cents. In this economy, it probably doesn't even buy me a blueberry. Where's my prey? Wait, no, that's the other guy, so we'll meet in a moment. And these guys just roar at you. Well, we will get to the where's my prey guys shortly. Is everything. I'm in the poo gas field. Alright, we're almost to the end of Nox Obscurus, and then we've got the very obnoxious final dungeon to go. But we're almost there, we're in the home stretch. There's a couple of things I want to show off on my other file that I'll do once we've beaten the game. Maybe even like before I fight Denny, because, like, your board matters not a jot in the final boss fight, because you don't get to keep any... I don't think you even get experience out of it. If you did, you don't get to keep it, so... yeah, probably when I get to the save before fighting other Denny, I will go into the file and show off a couple of things. Something I didn't even really know about.
ダメだ引き返そう
Well, we're fucked.
目指す最中数はここを抜けた先だと推測する。
なら強行突入するの？無謀だわ。
けど他に方法がない
We gotta do it, guys.
ねえねえみんなこの先に少し違う匂いを感じたよ違う匂いよくわかんないけどもっと近くに行けばわかると思う
The good thing Miracle's a bloodhound.
行ってみよう
こっちだよ
There's where's my prey. Oh no. Oh, it's stuck in a rock. Not exactly how I drew it up. Why that one, you fucking weirdo? There was an enemy closer here. Sometimes the auto lock does some strange shit. Channeling sugarcane then? There must be, right? Oh! No, it's a Is that type of plank? Huh. Didn't actually... No, that was wood. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. Oh no, but Denny went evil. No, you keep him through magic. He's on our ship. Saying he doesn't exist. He only exists in battle. No, the story doesn't change one damn bit keeping Denny. Not one damn bit. We basically have an illusion. Yeah, Denny is only with us in Beans' head. It is an extremely strange thing to do. Alright, so don't have the ring for that one yet. I'll be getting it today because technically I could actually... Yeah, let's fight this guy because I haven't fought one yet. I could actually not fight the final boss. Because what the final boss does is puts a flag in your system data file that says, I've beaten the final boss. Unlock post-game stuff, right? Since I have already done that, all the post-game stuff is actually unlocked for me already. At least I believe that's the case. I guess we'll see if I get up there and the dragon's not available, but I do believe that it literally is the flag in the system data. It's not per save. Because you don't actually save the game after beating the final boss. And just save system data? That's what- Sarah, please, could you not? Do I have an anti-paralysis amulet I can put on her? Someone might be wearing it. You're wearing it. Girl, I need you to stop being paralyzed. I guess the thing about it is, like, it's actually Aromat in Denny's clothes and a wig. Because Aromat's, yeah, there he is. He's in all the cutscenes, but he's not in battle. So, yes, I think Beans has literally put Aromat in Denny's clothes. Hey, Crow helping us from beyond the grave. I'm gonna get some more water. I'll be right back. That's because Crow is so much cooler than Edge.
おせっかいなあの男らしいと言うべきか。ミス・メリクルが感じ取ったという匂いは、おそらくここを抜けた先の空間のものだ。
よくこんな風の強いところでわずかな匂いを嗅ぎ取りましたね。メリタン。
Oh yeah, Crow would have fixed all of it, and he's fucking dead. So like, you know, I think the thing about Crow being cooler than Edge is one, like, it does diminish your main character, but you don't have to have a cool main character. Like, you can actually, you know, write a story where your main character is supposed to be uncool or unsympathetic or unlikable, and they change and grow as a character, right? The problem is, like, I think you're also supposed to think Edge is pretty cool. I don't think you're supposed to think Edge is a fucking drip, right?
それはちょっと違うわね。ただのターニングポイントよ。私は幸せになるの。
Oh, by the way, yes, the devs have in fact confirmed that Crow is their, one of their favorite characters in the game. Crow is 100% a Mary Sue written by the writers. They love Crow more than they literally, when asked who their favorite character is, they said Crow.
前に進んでいける。本来あるべき姿の宇宙が。
そうよね。まだこれからだよね。
Yeah, the final dungeon is only just beginning. And it's hell.
私は決めたんだから。誰もが幸せになれる宇宙をエッジと一緒に歩いていくんだって。
What if I don't want cheap viewers? What if I want expensive viewers? Alright. I know this save point intimately. Yeah, he's cooler armor, he gets cutscenes where he does some really cool shit. But it's like... they're not trying to contrast Edge and Crow in that manner. They're basically in a Crow is so cool, we need to live up to his expectations, but like they're not like using Crow's coolness to highlight Edge's uncoolness in a way that informs his character or the plot. If they were trying to make it that, like, you know, the whole thing about it is to try to be like, Edge is just an insignificant person doing insignificant things. He can't affect the fate of a world. He's just one part of it. But then he affects the fate of the entire fucking universe. So, like, that's out the fucking window. Yep, time stopped. That's pretty useful for me because there's a lot of enemies in here. This is where you grind out Edge's 30,000 kills. This very room. There are twofold reasons for it. One is that I believe these enemies here are humanoids, so it's also a good way to get his anthropology drops. And the other is like, as soon as you walk in this room, this guy, and this guy all gun for your ass, so you can get a big ambush going. And even at level 255, they will gun for you. Once you get above a certain level, a lot of enemies stop coming after you. They just sort of, you know, ignore you. But in Nox Obscurus, they never stop. They never stop going after you, so easier to get surprised and thus, get more lads in a fight. Before we step on that, we're gonna go over here and get some chests, because that will start time. Yes, this game has a lot of... You know, there are some potentially interesting avenues they could have gone down, and instead they chose to make this. Alright, let's start time. Whee! Yeah, no, we're going back though. There's a chest. Let me back on, please. I think in a way this game is like fairly similar to Xillia 2, in that there are some potentially interesting things they could have done with this sci-fi concept, and they swerve away from doing any of them in service of a terrible plot that ruins characters. Don't poison me, bro. Leave Sarah alone, you gribbly motherfucker. Get lots of experience then. Yeah, level me up. Do it. I think the like extremely funny thing about this game is you can see the bones of a better game, but it is literally bones, because like everything else, like everything on top of the bones of the game is terrible. The characters are terrible, the writing is terrible, like the voice acting is terrible. It's poor voice actors forced to do this god-awful shit. It looks bad. It's not a nice looking game. Literally the only thing they succeeded at is making a fairly fun battle system. Everything on top of these, well, hello. Everything on top of the bones is dire. You really would need to redo this game from the ground up. Let me on. Whee! Oh yeah, the character designs as well, I should mention. Bad. I mean, I feel like it kind of goes without saying. The character designs range from fine to why would you do that? Yeah, we have to rewrite it. I'm just thinking, like, would you get rid of every character? I think at a bare minimum you need to get rid of, Limmel and Sarah. I think Bacchus, and I think even Muria as, gee, Christ, boss. D1 bot, 2 bot, old bot, new bot. I think even Muria's fine. I think they mishandle her character arc, but I think she works fine. Edge and Raimi are meh at best, but yeah, you would have to throw out Limmel, 3 billion, and Sarah as a minimum. Iron Man you could keep. Fuck it. He's fine. Having an edgy boy is perfectly cromulent. You can absolutely jettison 3 billion. She serves no purpose. Yeah, the style kind of went... it is better in even just 5 because graphical fidelity increased, but this is the style they went with, and it's not a good style. Need hammer. Didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, well, there's not getting around fighting on these stupid fucking islands. I wish Denny could do something other than, like, badly running after everybody. Part of the reason why Mage Denny is like marginally better than Physical Denny, but Physical Denny is a lot easier to have at this point in the game. And it doesn't tank my defense by 70%. This Denny is unkillable. You can see they do like 900 damage to my other party members and they do like 10 to Denny. No stopping him. And that guy literally did 0 there. Ah, fuck. Sarah has an attack move. Get out of here, Sarah! You're not allowed to attack. It's just Denny. Stop it, you. No. You're not allowed to use Aurora Rings. Get the fuck out, Sarah. This way, because this is all a very elaborate dead end. Over this way. Ah. So hard to dodge enemies on these asteroids. Okay, the asteroid field is where I missed my one chest in my previous playthrough. Thank God I was able to find it because I was so worried it was a missable chest that I'd missed. But I was fairly certain... How did he get frozen? What did you do, dumbass? I was fairly certain it was, because I've been keeping an eye on my chest count, and that was when it was fine up until the final dungeon. like, for sure. So I knew I must have just checked off a chest in the final dungeon that I shouldn't have, and yeah, that was correct. I believe it was one of the ones down here, even. I think it was literally this one. Yeah, so I think what happened when I was playing through is literally this. I think I opened the chest, it went, "No, you're full!" And I didn't realize I hadn't actually picked up the chest. Yeah, the work noise is not actually too bad if you're in the living room, but yeah, in the bedroom it's quite bad. We're digging up our road, always and forever, to be honest. Fucking missed, man. Oh no, not an ambush. Wah. Longer fights. So it's just gonna be so much longer. Yeah, I think the thing about stealth is that if enemies... it doesn't work on enemies that will aggro on you, which means it's useless, because, like, if enemies don't aggro on you and it's so easy to dodge them, the only reason you'd want to use stealth is that so you don't have to deal with enemies running after you. So I think, like, literally every enemy in Nox Obscurus never stops running after you, and so stealth is, like, useless here forever, I think. I guess we'll see. It's one of the things I will check on my other playthrough. It's level 255. I think Sarah's doing that to them when they attack her. Yeah, up here. Over here. What? Yeah, wow, I literally got ejected right onto that enemy encounter. Nothing I could do there. It was very funny to me that buffs become useless in this game at max stats. Because buffs only buff you up to your maximum cap. I don't see any reason why they couldn't be uncapped and let you have 30% more than cap. Ugh. And open the damn chest from the side. Stuck on it. This island is annoying. It's got like 4 enemies on it. Yeah, you're gonna get stuck on objects very easily. No, I just heard that guy. He's coming for me. Do not want to fight him. No! Too much fresh sage. I've got to have less fresh sage. I have too much of it in my pocket. Woohoo! Alright, thankfully we are way off to Area 3. Alright, new enemy, and oh god, there's also the monkeys that can break my board. They're gonna like smash my board, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Oh! I've defeated 100 types of enemies. Hooray! Sounds about right. And the last one of those is 130 types of enemies. There are 154 in the game.
Ooh.
Yeah, 108 up to the final boss. So. Well, Chaotic Cell is number 100, but I have also fought some lava golems, so... I think there's probably a monster I have missed somewhere. Oh well, that's fine. Definitely fought like all of these guys, so... Yeah, my guess is there's a monster at some point. I feel like it was on Rogue, where I realized I was missing one. But there's 154, so it's fine. I do hate these apes. Very stunnable though, that's good. Oh, I stole all her cider, heck yeah. You run into an ape, you steal his alcohol. No lover, sage, old and decrepit. Here. I think I should fight that. No, I think I fought bishops. Interesting, have I fought bishops already? It doesn't tell you, it just tells you you fought like 100. It doesn't tell you like which ones you have and haven't fought. Fought bishops as well, I'm not sure. I'll fight him now. It's funny because I'm sure they're having Denny's clearly getting more and more like level up and victory lines because they're in Japanese. I don't know what he's saying. And he now has like 60% battle trophies, and I think there's definitely... Yeah, there's like extra bonus lines. It says set in 1-2, but they actually come a bit less in bulk than that. But yeah. I've definitely unlocked some more voice lines for Denny. So many disintegration stones. And then I have to remember if I want to go to area 4 or 5, because this is like... Wow, you motherfucker. Yeah, he definitely surprised me. Fucking piece of shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. Denny, why are you casting? AI Denny, why would you ever cast? You dumb shit. It'd be very fun if we had unhinged lines. I do not need a rush mode monkey on my butt, thank you. No! No! If you die, you lose your board. Woo! I need to put an anti-freeze amulet on poor fucking Denny over here. Holy shit. Fucking apes, man. My reaction time there was extremely good. I got out of Denny like fractions of a second before he smashed it a little bit.
まだ若い子には負けないわよ
I got an anti-void. Oh shit, do I have an anti-freeze? Oh, no I don't. Uh-oh. Well, don't fight monkeys, you fucking idiot, is the solution here. Don't get hit by the monkey. No monkey, we fine. I would put anti-freeze on Denny. I don't have one. I'm a little surprised I don't have one, but apparently I don't have one. No, apes. Damn dirty apes. Maybe, is that better than the one I got from the ruins? Probably, right? Yeah. Kinda makes the armor you get from the ruins after going all the way back with your wind ring completely fucking pointless. Alright, so another chest. Yeah, there's a chest up in here, and then I have to look at the guide to see, because, like, you don't go to the areas in order. Yeah, you go to area 5 first. I believe area 5 might be the one with a good chest. I do like this as an idea. This is water because time has stopped. We can actually, like, just walk over it. When you start time, you actually can't walk over it anymore. I think that's actually pretty neat. One of the, like, neater ideas they've had for what to do with it being time. Yes, here we go. Attack boost. No, what? No, Denny can't. Fuck. I thought Denny could learn this. What do you mean Denny can't learn attack boost? No! No! I wanna raise his attack by 1,000! Wait, you can put attack boost on Aromat though. I know you can. So I guess there's a difference between their, skills. Toxic Denny behavior. Yeah, Aromat learns it. This is why Aromat's so much better. Oh, you looked at the bottom left of the screen? Yes. So yes, our stream anniversary is this month. I think it's actually technically tomorrow, but we're away tomorrow. So Twitch actually gives you within 2 weeks before or after put your stream anniversary. So we're doing the 28th And we're gonna be doing the Donkey Kong 64 randomizer. We're gonna have some sub goals. It's gonna be a great time. Join us on the 28th. That's also within the time that I believe gift subs you get 1 for free if you give 5, which is totally not a factor in our choice. I really thought Denny could learn attack boost because I knew Aramat could. And I thought Aramat and Denny learned the same skill manuals. I'm guessing Denny learns int boost instead? Well, this one doesn't have anywhere near all his skill manuals, so that's fucking. This one have all of it. No. Alright, here we go. Yes, yeah, he gets int boost instead of attack boost. Literally the worst one and only available in like the second bonus dungeon. I was really looking forward to plopping another 1,000 attack on him. The game has decided no. Aww. Well, I guess someone else will have to get that. Boo. Let Denny be swole. Alright, we're gonna start time. So you want to get the chests before you do this because although they're accessible, it's a kind of a one-way. Because I believe the stairs on the other side, the reason why we don't go up them is they collapse. So if you go down them for the chests, you get stuck because you can't come across the water and you can't get back up to the pendulum. You're kind of, Alright, yes, because, well, yeah, I guess I'm beating this guy. You don't have an ape with you? What the fuck, man? Why'd you have an ape with you? Mr. Forsaken Beast, you're supposed to be forsaken. Why do you come with pals? Around. You'll definitely get in some levels pretty quick because, yeah, he's at 62 and they're in the 50s. Alright, gotta touch a statue, bro. Snake in the mirror. Snake in my boot. Yes, you gotta touch the statue, touch the mirror, touch the statue again. And we need this in order to progress. And this will lead us to Area 7. There's also time locked. Too much fresh sage and blackberries. I definitely think also that 20 item limits are a little rude. But yeah, if we try to go up here, we like, nope. Even though time is not real, stairs will collapse. It doesn't want me to go over there. It wants me to go out all the way back to area 4. Over we hop. Whee! I don't know if I fought a wizard. I don't fight a wizard who has some skeleton friends. The necromancer. Hey, don't be rude. Alright. Yeah, Thorstones. Don't need them anymore, but they are helpful. Alright. Doors that way. No! Don't want to fight monkeys. That was a bit of a monkey ambush. Kinda have to let them start casting and then run after them. Okay, good, at least it's just these guys, they're pretty easy. And I was so sad that I forgot that Denny doesn't get attack boost. That's part of the reason why I made him physical, is like, well, I'm gonna get attack boost. I was gonna give him 1,000 attack. Like, nope. Denny wants to be smart. Last Denny, I've made you very dumb instead. Okay, and then we're going out the top left to area 4. And there's a whole bunch of areas to go to here. 2 ways into 7, and then also into 6. Don't want too many darkness gems. We're into darkness. This place is very disorienting. Alright, we're going to Area 6 first. What did I even hit, bro? What did I even hit? Oh yeah, the area transition effect is very bad. It's kind of just, very annoying. Very off-putting. Alright. Oh, that's a fire chest. Oh, fuck, I hate the clowns! I came with a monkey! Worst of all worlds here! Oh yeah, every dungeon room in this game is so fucking big.
君たちとの旅は間違いではなかった。
Because they can. They weren't limited by PS2 technology. They could make everything as big as they wanted. They didn't have to separate it into tiny rooms anymore. Get off me, clown. Clowns might be worse than the monkeys. Clowns can break your board and they have a lot of very annoying attacks. Didn't realize he was still chasing me. I believe there's a barrier. Oh no, it's the earth barrier. Okay. I thought it was one I couldn't break yet, but now we're good. Ah! Big boy. I have some Dullahan armor, which would be good for Edge because, yeah, now, it really is just how off the charts, compared to, like, Bacchus, who is supposed to be your tanky boy at 1500. Being able to actually jewel yourself, gear breaks the game in half, even on, like, higher difficulties. You get... Ah, you know, there's the barrier I can't break yet. I knew there was one. But yeah, that's the light barrier. So yeah, it is like... Put an upgrade laser suit, you're unkillable. I mean, literally this laser suit is like post-game level laser suit. It's pretty similar to the one I have on Bacchus in my 255 playthrough, I'm pretty sure, my 200-hour one. A lot of big boys. Oh god, the clown's gonna fucking get me. I don't like the clowns. We actually are getting a good look at this clown here. They're not very cartoony like they are in 3. They kind of do just look like a fucking dude with big yowie hands. Coming to destroy your life. Yeah, Jared Leto's version of the Star Ocean 3 cloud. Yeah, that's very accurate. It's very off-putting. Too much pumpkin extract? I don't think I have like 20 resurrection elixirs. Yeah. Alright, that one's blocked off, that one's blocked off. Yep, that's everything here. Back to area 4. Alright, head to the western exit of floating island in the center. Nope, do not want to fight the apes. Ah, right. This way. And the other thing about these areas is they are actually like two separate bits. You can't actually get from the right to the left without going through the north there. Alright, we're back in this room. Time stopped. Oh, there's empty. Thank you for the resub. There's a chest over there, but I cannot get it with time stop because this damn dirty ape is in the way. I like it was like, get the items, but you literally cannot get that item because it's blocked by a monkey. So yeah, going in there was actually pointless. I want to go in the other side. Because in order to get that chest, you have to fall down anyway, because like the monkey blocks the way. I don't know why the guy knows that like a lava golem blocks a chest in the first time stop bit, but like thinks you can get that second chest. You can't. It's blocked off from you. Alright. On this one. And now time will start and we can get to final boss. That's why you need to get the serpent staff, because otherwise you cannot start time here. Yeah, I'm not gonna drop down and get that chest, because I know— What? You motherfucker! Fucking clowns, man! Fucking clowns. Those are the worst. I'm waiting for a pendulum, minding my own business. Clown comes to get me. Yeah, that name is, it's got dragon blood crystal on it. I don't give a fuck. I ain't going around again, it's fine. Alright, this is it. I'm gonna go fight. The door to the dragon should be open again because it should just be based on my system data, which does already say I have beaten the game, so. I will not go in the teleporter. Love of God, don't go in the one-way teleporter. Yep. Hi. This guy, is gonna be fun.
ちょっとだけ嫌な感
Oh boy. Oh, that is making no dent on his health bar. Luckily, he's also making no dent on my health bar. True, he is undying. But you're not supposed to fight this guy until after the final boss, of course, but I mean, you're gonna fight him as strong as you fight the final boss, because you're not gonna leave and come back for this guy. You cannot do the post-game before fighting him, so... Hey, thank you for all the attack buffs, Sarah, that actually made me do more than 10,000 damage. I appreciate it. This is gonna take forever. This is a preview of the final boss fight. Okay, now the construction work outside is shaking the floor. I mean, dragons are supposedly extinct, but I think Elena's just full of fucking shit. You fight plenty of dragons in this game. Yeah, big borb. No. Okay, his crit there did damage because crits do ignore defense. That's why he did some fucking damage to me finally, because he just ignored all my armor's defense. I'm halfway there. The board doesn't matter that much because I'm going to load my file and destroy it before the final boss anyway, but it'd be nice to get a bit more experience from this guy. I feel like he's pretty chunky for experience. Ah. Get stunned, idiot. It doesn't really help that I only have one person attacking, but also, like, Denny's got 4,000 attack, everyone else would be doing pretty piss damage. You can also see that, so she's raising my attack by 30% for each one of those attacks. So I think with 4, Denny gets pretty close to max, max attack at 9,999. He's at like about 4,700 at the moment. 120%. Sounds about right. Stun is making such a difference here. I'm having to put up with so much less of his shit. tossing him into the wall.
とってもシャープです。
Whew, alright. Give me your ring, fucker.
やりましたよエッジさん
Darkness ring, there we go.
負けていられません
200,000 experience, not bad.
いいんですか？あり
Extra level. He dealt 10,000 damage. Very nice, Denny. That means he's gonna end the game with 63% battle trophies. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, now I can open... Again, I don't actually have to beat the final boss. I have the ring now. I can go straight to the post-game stuff without ever touching the final boss. But that's not right. That ain't right. Denny's got to face his true self. You know, we all at some point or another have to look at ourselves and face our darkest moments and come to terms with it. Denny's got to finish his journey of self-discovery. And he can only do that by fighting himself. Plus, killing the two of them will count? Or I guess actually I don't know if they count for the 145, the 130 types, because you don't save afterwards. I guess they don't count. How interesting. Thinking about it. Alright. Before we finish the game and get stuck in cutscenes, a couple of things to show off. Let's do it. $212, my latest one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. You have so many save files. The one is here in Detroit. And I don't know if I knew this. But hey, that's a little weird, right? So, the Detroit statue, we've seen B Edge and we've seen B Ashley, is whichever character you have at number 1 of the arena, which is normally Edge for me, to be fair, which I think is why I didn't know that it could be any of your party members. So, Oopsie is now number 1 in the solo arena, so there is a statue of Oopsie in Detroit. And everyone has their own, like, reaction when you go up and examine it. I have not seen anything other than Edge, Edge Miracles, but that's kind of funny. Oh, yeah, while we're here, I'll show that there's a fucking dragon in the arena. As you can see that he was number 1, and then I beat him up with Oopsie in order to get it. Lord of Dragons, he's the number 1 fight in the arena. Just gonna make sure I have Oopsie set up for a fight, because you can't change your setup when you're in the fight. Yeah, we're good. So the Lord of Dragons! Yeah, I have no idea what Sarah says when she's taught, but I'll never find out. So there's a dragon. So, you know, Elena was talking complete dog shit. there's literally a dragon in the arena and Roke. No idea what the fuck she was talking about. Dragons are extinct, my goddamn ass. And yes, all dragons are this annoyingly chunky. A Trogdor! There she goes. She killed the only dragon that exists in the world. Good job. Good job, Oopsie. Alright, so then I will show off that we'll do it in the first bonus dungeon, but I assure you it's the same on Nox Obscurus, but I do believe if we go in here and we try to stealth, it's fucking terrible. Sun max level 255. You enter this bonus dungeon level 70 to 80. Am I not being discovered? Does stealth finally work at level 255? I genuinely thought it didn't, but maybe I didn't do it at level 255. Look, I'm finally able. Oh man, what a useless skill. Whee! I'll try it out in the second bonus dungeon, but that's a little far away, so I'm gonna wander around. Aw, we don't get to wander around to Troy in our optical camouflage. Too bad. Alright, well, now that I've showed off the statue and the fact that Elena is incorrect, there is a dragon. They are not extinct. The fuck was she talking about? Let's go finish Denny's journey of self-discovery. I will also, as I said before, I will show off the fact that, like, the final boss fight has this really stupid thing in the middle of it that can happen. Alright. So I think Beans probably has the most defense. That's kind of the only thing I want for the people in my party who can't do anything. That's the one-way teleport. Why is it one-way instead of two-way? Because Star Ocean 4 fucking hates you. I'm actually gonna go to the toilet while this is going.
お前がミッシングプロシージャーに力を送っている存在なのか。
やはり来てしまったか。我に膝を屈するためでなく、血に染まりし剣の切っ先を向ける。
Beyond Denny's. But no, it's supplying energy. The missing procedure's like, but like the missing procedure was getting energy before Denny joined it, so it doesn't make terribly much sense. Denny cannot read. I mean, Danny's explaining it to you, buddy. He's not being subtle here. He's like, become one with us. Also, like, very funnily, Limmel's the only one who fucking noticed that Denny got a cape. Literally none of the other party members cared enough about Denny to even notice that, like, the bunny girl gave him a black cape. This party is so unlikable that they don't even like each other. Oh no, it doesn't. I mean, Yeah, I don't think it disguises it very well in English either, to be honest. I think it's worse in Japanese, though. Hey, Denny, you fucking idiot. The missing procedure is what did all this to you. The missing procedure is what killed your entire race. And that girl you liked. The missing procedure did that. Fuckhead. You know, usually when the bad guy does something to someone in order to manipulate that person joining them, it's not fucking obvious that the bad guy was the one who did it, and usually when the person being controlled finds out, they feel betrayed. Denny knows it was the Gregorian, the Phantoms, that killed the Eldarians. He knows this. He fought them. This makes no sense. I guess he's like, oh no, Edelgard, I can work with the nasty villain if it gets me what I want, but like, Denny's never seemed that pragmatic. He's like, yeah, the universe kinda sucks, bro. I'm gonna delete it. It's kinda bad. And they're like, the universe is kinda good, actually, and I guess that works. That would make a lot more sense if Beans is the bad guy, yes. Driven by his failure, the fact he killed 3 billion people, like part of this is driven by Denny's failure to help his race. He was, you know, helpless as they were killed by the Phantoms. But, like, it's not... You contrast it with the fact that Edge killed 3 billion people, and it's supposed to be a foil, because it's supposed to be, like, Denny broke under the weight of that. Edge was able to pick himself up and move forward. This is why Edge is the hero and Denny's the villain. But they don't sell it. He just very suddenly turns evil. Because he failed to save some of his race against the Phantoms that he then joins. It's very clunky. It's extremely obvious what they're doing, but like, Edge Maverick should be a fucking wreck after killing 3 billion people, and Denny shouldn't be a wreck, you know?
あんなものが人間の理想の真の進化だっていうのか。
It's just... Edge's misdeeds is so much higher than Denny's, because Denny didn't kill his race. He wasn't able to help them because the Phantoms were too strong, but he didn't lead to their destruction. Edge literally led to the destruction of 3 billion people.
むしろ願望に近い表現だ。それゆえに彼の言動は破綻している。
救いたいから滅ぼすなんて間違ってる。
Yeah, Denny's taking a lot on his shoulders, and Edge just threw that away, and that's what you should do. You should... Guilt wants that. Get rid of it. If you do wrong, just brush it off, man. It's fine.
僕たちは相入れない。僕たちは多くの人々の命を礎に。
Yeah, 3 billion people, Edge. 3 billion.
その命を、その人たちが住む宇宙を否定させない。消させるわけに。
Edge is far more at fault for the Eldarian race being killed than Denny. Ooh, is it finally time for Denny v Denny? I mean, they're still gonna talk for a bit, but... Soul Edge, Soul Edge! It's deeply uncompelling as a final villain. That it's like the nerd you've had in your party the entire time. I know, pal, I know. Oh, she's Angel Filer now, that's good. Actually got that from fighting the dragon. That's a pretty good one to get, because it's all stats by less than, enhance, especially since I didn't, buff it, but it is at least all stats, which is helpful. Like all, Grigori, this fucking idiot does not have a visible health bar, so we have to just keep wailing on him until he dies. He seems extremely annoyed with Sarah. You can kind of see, with the two of them together, the design of his outfit there versus his original, outfit. They kind of have similar silly platform heels. You see, how come when he's in his villain form, he gets physical attacks? Sarah, could you, like, buff Denny? You complete asshole. She's, like, buffed herself. She buffed Denny once and has, like, completely ignored me ever since. Please buff me. Thank you. Alright, phase 1. Utterly hilarious, you get levels here. You don't get to keep them. I guess technically we have another phase, so I'm slightly stronger for it, but... baffling that he gives experience. I know his second form doesn't. You know, I don't know if the refights that we can do in between his first and second phase, give you experience, because I never fight them. So I guess we'll find out together. He has a gigantic codpiece, which seems a little optimistic, Denny.
そんな全くの無傷だっていうの
Nope. We dying.
その弱さもはや見るに耐えないいえその存在すら許せないくそ体がこれ以上僕を失望させないでください
Oh, please, please, Edge, you've stolen from so many people. I can't stand it anymore. Yeah, I bet Crow could have beaten him. God, he looks so silly.
嘘
ミスターフェイズ
なんでフェイズ君がこんなところでそんな格好してるんだみゃ
Did you not listen to anything he said?
なるほど仮面に一撃入れられていましたかリムルまさか君に見破られるとは
You went full Dark Brandon, no!
何度も言ったのよそのマント全然似合わないって
最初からでしたかフェイズ
Literally, only the 6-year-old who doesn't have emotions but has a crush on him noticed he got a fucking cape. He was wearing it, like, since the start of Rogue. How did no one notice it?
僕は知ったんですとても素晴らしい力があるという
Yeah, the power that destroyed your entire race, you fucking idiot. Absolute fucking dipshit. It's hard to take him seriously as a villain. He's just a moron. Yeah, I know. The character, yeah, I'm asking them to pay attention to everything around them. Truly terrible.
与える大いなる力
And you know, there's like the trope of like characters not telling each other things when like they should have. I feel like in this game it's worse. It's just like characters not noticing things they should have.
進化の果てにあると
These characters literally, you know, it's kind of a criticism against most JRPGs that like characters in the party are like have no relation to each other and are fairly independent and don't have much point being there. But I feel like this game extremely exemplifies that. Oh, he's wearing like the highest platform boots. Have you seen them?
破壊するものも
They're like 10 inches.
悲しみも苦しみもない永遠の楽園です僕はそんな世界を作る力を得たんですこれこそが理想の進化ではないですか違う進化は誰かに強制的に与えられるものじゃない
No, that's pretty much exactly what evolution/progress is. I mean, it's very funny. Like, even think about it in terms of, like, progress instead of, like, evolution. Progress is often forced on people by external forces. As in, like, a lot of time, war causes progress. And what is war if not external factors, you know?
僕たちはそうやって生きていくしかないんだ
フェイズさんだってそうだったじゃないいつも向上心を抱えて
He's talking more about personal growth, which is not really
結局だ
what Denny's talking about.
例えばエッジさん これを覚えていますか？これはロークでもらったマントですよ。
You did?
黒き民の少女が僕にくれたものです。名前は、ああ、そういえば聞いていませんでした。何が言いたいんだ。よかったですね。サラさんは助かって。サラさんが僕たちに助けられた場所のすぐそば。
They sure were, and you didn't mention that for some reason? Is it so that you could gotcha us here?
お分かりですか、エッジさん。この宇宙には救われない人たちが必ずいます。僕たちは
Well, yeah, I'm not omnipotent.
すら知らない。フェイズ。だから僕は作るんです。名前も顔も知らないそんな人たちでも誰もが幸せになれるような宇宙をね。ですから邪魔をしないでください、皆さん。それともう一つ。
Your party does just go, oh, they've disappeared. Huh, that's weird, and then completely ignore them. Oh, sorry, Danny, I've been offending you. What's your new name now? What would you like to be called, Denny, please?
地球が
あんなにも近くに。
What? Targeting Earth seems like mean. Like, why does he hold a grudge about that? It's not his planet. It's ours. Ah, he's the real Edge Maverick. That's fair.
ここどこなの？変だよ。真っ暗だよ。
空間の構成に異質なものを感じる。おそらくは異空間に幽閉されたのだろう。脱出の方法は正直見当もつかない。
Got Greg Zone.
それじゃ地球はパパも
Don't worry about it. I'm sure it's fine.
みんなファントムに。
くそ、このままじゃ地球も宇宙も一体。
Throw all your enemies into the void. That's good. No, it's fine. Edge's secret power is gonna activate and save us all because he's actually very special and cool. I wonder if it's Crow's superpower that saves him.
なんだ。
Because he's a seed of hope too, and we never learn what his power is. Oh, I wonder if it's in the dictionary.
どこにもないのよ。
I should look at the dictionary and see if it says.
みんなには見えていないのか。
No, you're special, dummy.
でもあの光、僕は知っている気がする。行こう、みんな。
So this is the area where if you wander too far off track, you will fight 5 Grigori refights. I'm not gonna fight all 5 of them, because fuck that. But whenever I've streamed it, I have dodged every single one. And I feel like it's time to show
僕を信じて
the more realistic experience of wandering into one of them because you can't see the fucking path.
行こう。
Apparently you do get experience and money from fighting the Grigori here. Why? You can't keep it. Why bother? Ah, it's the duration that increases. Fair enough. As here, there is a fork. If we go left instead of right, some of these crystals are actually bosses. If you go near them, oops! Boss fight. They were so much fun the first time around. And you get to fight them here, in the Piss Void. Yes, this is the boss fight from the Cardion Mothership, if you don't remember. It is Imperial Dramon, but poopier. Yeah, give me experience and I'll get to keep... Wow, they don't talk in the void? Don't think I knew that. I don't think I knew that they don't talk to you. Alright, well that wasn't actually as bad as I thought, so fuck it. Let's fight another one. So here, there is a path to the right and the left. If you... I think I can actually, like, potentially bypass this one by being on the left, but... If I go over here... Oh no, this one's a boss refight! Hi. There's literally one where you, like, 4 of them are dodgeable just by choosing the correct direction. One of them you have to, sneak by on the path. If you are on the wrong side of the path, you will fight Kokobiel again. More fool you. Yeah, that one was too easy. I need to show off a really annoying Grigori fight, and this one fits the bill. This one's a deeply annoying Grigori fight. So that makes it easier, though. Everyone loves doing piss damage. So you can actually, in this final boss fight, if you accidentally stumble across every crystal, your final boss fight could actually be 7 phases long. Which is ridiculous. Hey, weak point exposed. It's a shame none of these Grigori fights will count. So, yeah, Denny has a battle trophy for killing 55 Grigori. Unfortunately, you don't get a proper save after this set of boss fights. So they don't count unless it's your final 5. Because then you would get the battle trophy and that would be saved. Alright, so off to the left is a, yeah, another bit that'll lead to another boss. We're going to ignore that. We're going to come down this way. We're going to hug this side. Because I do not want to fight Kokobeel again. If you go over here and up this path, you will fight Amoros Manifest again. This is the way to the final boss fight. It is a strange fucking decision to put a little mini dungeon in between your final boss fight phases and put boss refights in them. Especially since the bosses in this game are some of the worst fights in the game. No, Tamiel is not a refight here, actually. The other refights we didn't see were Barakiel, the one in Lemurus, the one that goes in the air and drops down. Kokobeel, the one we fought in EN2, who has these little fucking lads, very annoying. And Amoros Manifest, the one on the second Eos visit in the cave. That's why also it's very easy to miss that Tamiel is a Grigori. He's not in the Grigori boss refights. A lot of people don't know he's a Grigori, but he is. He has like one line about it. And he counts as a Grigori for Denny's battle trophy, and that's kind of the only way to know that he is in fact a Grigori. Assimilate. Assimilate. No, I have special light powers. I have no idea. I didn't actually look in the dictionary, oops. I have no idea why Edge's light powers would save him here. I found a list of entries online. I don't know if this is comprehensive, but it doesn't mention Crow's power. It doesn't have everyone, just Muon 3 is a thing, and it's not on here. Yeah, Crow is a seed of hope, but they never say what his power is. Again, like, true progress doesn't make much sense as a concept either. Because you cannot separate internal and external forces that cleanly in terms of progress or evolution. The human race also doesn't progress linearly. The Dark Ages are the Dark Ages for a reason. And like, I don't know, it's very arrogant of you, Edge, to decide what is and isn't proper progress. Age is the arbiter of what is true and righteous progress in the universe.
その名を呼ぶな。よまいごとはもうたくさんだ。どうせエッジさんはそこから出られない。
いや、出るよ。だってやっとわかったんだからさ。
Dark Ages were like dark, but I mean that like progress isn't like a society always progresses in one direction, and if it goes up too fast, that's bad. And if it goes down, it's bad. Like progress goes up and down. There's famines, there's war, there's natural disasters, there's the burning of libraries. Like progress wibbles and wobbles. It's the nature of progress. It's honestly the nature of evolution too. It's not there. It's not as simple as and clean as this game would have you believe. There's like good evolution and bad evolution. Apparently, they originally were gonna have this voiced, and then decided it had more impact not voiced. But I actually disagree with them, mostly because like. It's still voiced in the sense that they're still saying stuff. Like, it still has the subtitled lines, so they haven't made it dialogueless, is the thing. Kingdom Hearts is light, it's true. All games of Kingdom Hearts. But it is just like progress and evolution they're both affected by external sources. That's just the nature of life. Nothing can or should be isolated. And like, things progress in different ways. You know, like if you look at the history of civilization, and what technology sprung up in one part of the world as opposed to the other part, are those both normal progress to this dude, or is one fake? Oh, so yeah, it's very long, and it's not very... They didn't actually make it powerful without words, which is what they were going for, because it still has words, it's just not said out loud. I think you need to have the voices say it, or you need to do the work to make it a properly powerful visual scene, because it's just people appearing and then silently saying a thing at him. It's not powerful.
いいさ、別に信じてたからね。
Like, there's no real cinematography to it.
なぜ再び我に剣を向ける。なぜ戻ることができたのだ。
Oh, calm down, Denny.
光が見えたんだ。
光だと。
今にも消えそうな小さく。
Also, in terms of progress, like, you know, if you look at human history, most of what we would call progress happened around the Industrial Revolution. Like, it's not like humans were stagnant. Plenty of technology was invented before then. But, like, it really is, like, population growth, technology growth, like, extremely shot up, you know? And is that real?
フェイズなどもういない。どこにもいないのだ。
フェイズ。
Bang. They're doing some works outside.
あのような弱き者の名で我を呼ぶな。
何度だって呼んであるのよ。フェイズ。
Yes, it's very much a yeah, a narrative creation.
やめて
It's true, but Denny, Biden is gone.
やめてくださいやめろ
Which one of these crew members is Kamala?
プリーズ
Is that what happened? Did Biden, isn't he now wearing Kamala as a skin suit? Because that's a little strange. No. No, I'm Harris now. No.
フェイズ、そこから早く離れるんだみゃ。
全てを救う力理不尽さに負けない進化誰もが幸せになれる宇宙を
Yeah, it's probably Limmel. Oh yeah, the only one we haven't renamed, Aramat. Yeah. Camulet. Alright, we're about to fight Santanil. A little worried about Denny in this fight, but we'll make it happen. Whoa, yeah, there he goes. Turning into an angel never helps, buddy. Again, very much taking imagery from 3. In a way that hasn't quite earned, but again, if you're gonna rip off your own franchise, it is at least your own franchise.
フェイズ。
強き欲望強き願いあらばこそ我が力
The Billion Wings is just a thing Star Ocean really likes doing as a series. If you want to make a super boss, more wings. That's why Gabriel Celeste and the Hero Queen have 2, 4, and 6 wing forms. More wings, more power, baby.
過ぎた優しさは
Nah, our Danny's gonna stay exactly the same. His kindness was too much for our universe. Wow, he's too nice a boy.
止める
That was Danny's problem. He's too nice a boy.
止めてみせる
Oh, this game is so fucking cringe. No, he's an idiot.
してみせよエッジマーベリック
I don't want anyone to suffer, so I'm gonna kill them all. Is in fact stupid baby thinking. Woo!
我はこのいびつな宇宙を正す者サタン
Orbs. No, buddy, stop protecting your orbs. Well, now I'm a pumpkin. Well, I guess I think Denny didn't murder 2 billion, but 3 billion, but he certainly didn't stop it, and he certainly tried to absolve Edge of any guilt over killing 3 billion people. So, like, he is definitely part of the problem. He also certainly didn't stop Edge from doing it, and he could have. I don't think this is going to be hard. I think it's going to be annoying because we do have to kill his stupid orbs. One's down. But my Denny does have ridiculous amounts of attack that you're not really supposed to have before fighting this. So even though he's suboptimal, he does really good damage. Very funny fighting this in a way that he just, like, keeps trying to turn his back on me and not let me hit his orbs. I'm protecting the orbs. Angel Feather was also a really good pickup, so I guess the leveling, and that was the Undying Dragon that got me that, so thanks Undying Dragon for the level for Angel Feather. It's actually very helpful. Yes, so yeah, the Prime Directive is definitely, you know, like, colonialist harms versus paternalist exclusion is like, yeah. And this game does not in any way stray from it. It in fact says explicitly that paternalist exclusion is in fact good and correct, and if we don't do it, then the missing procedure will come back and destroy the entire universe. Sarah? Sarah, hit me up, please. Thanks, Sarah. We all do like to thank the Undying Dragon. I think you should be very careful when you land on another planet that you don't fuck up their entire culture. Much like you have to be careful when you go... I only killed one orb. When you go, yeah, to like any culture that isn't your own, you know? These are things you have to think about. Much like... not even just on a practical level of not introducing diseases or food, you know, even you bring a cat. Apparently the whole Star Ocean universe has been infested by cats. They are an invasive species. They're on every fucking planet. And so, like, you know, you do have to be careful, but you also, like, you can still share your culture and your thoughts and your experience. You can still help, you know, and that's why the entire rest of the series ignores the Prime Directive. Every single game other than this one has the UP3 as a plot device, and every single time the main characters have to disregard the... Will you please give me your orb? You know, every single one, they disregard the UP3. For practical or pragmatic reasons. Also, not every nation subscribes to the UP3. That's in Star Ocean 3. Quark do not subscribe to the UP3. Alright, Zorm's done. I like Stargate SG-1. I don't know how much health Sentinel has. I don't know if anyone knows. It's hard to get HP values when they're, you know, armed. He has less because he's on Earth. No, this game is here to tell you that all progress that isn't natural progress determined by the people in a planet or a culture is unnatural and bad and shouldn't happen. Shouldn't be allowed. How dare you? We'll just give rise to the missing procedure again. Look at the damage it caused. Yeah, million HP in Galaxy. Yeah, I don't remember what is on Earth. It's much less on Earth. The thing about Kingdom Hearts is it does... They do have it, but also Sora interferes all the time. Well, he just does it in a way that doesn't say, I'm an alien from another planet that is going to give you nukes. I hope you don't nuke yourself. Apparently it has like nearly 4 million on Chaos, which sounds correct. And 20,000 a combo, that shouldn't take forever, I hope. Kinda like the Undying Dragon, at least the Undying Dragon I had an idea of how much damage I was doing. Sarah, I would appreciate a pick-me-up. Thank you. I mean, think of, like, Quantum Leap, when he's sent back to fix what went wrong, you know, if he decided, like, oh no, it's very paternalistic as me. I was a future being to interfere right now, that show would not exist. The Kingdom Hearts is very much a, no, don't tell them we're from another world. Learning about the existence of other worlds is problematic, but that doesn't mean we can't help them with their problems. They're in trouble. There we go. Oh, she's so chunky. I have like 4,700 attack, and that still took for fucking ever. Bye, buddy. I have beaten him in like under whatever the minutes are for Sarah. I kind of forget. At max level, that's not particularly difficult. 5 minutes. I have beaten him in under 5 minutes. I mean, you can link them. I might not read them, but this is definitely, you know, interesting. You do in fact, like, destroy Nell entirely. Poor girl. Running around with aliens the whole time. No, it's just like they chose to make a game about the making of the UP3. Like they chose that. They wanted to do a prequel. They wanted to do it between like World War III and, you know, Star Ocean 1 essentially. And then they settled on doing the creation of the UP3, a thing that did not need to be explained, and they have no interest in discussing the pros and cons of it. And a lot of people in the Star Ocean 3 universe should be deeply traumatized. Yeah, whatever, Lemel. What was like you, Baka? It's not, you don't want to have this coming from a 6-year-old. Even though she's got tears in her eyes, she doesn't look sad. Level's face is like the worst for expressions, I think because she's 6. I think because she's so tiny, her face is like completely emotionless. And yeah, like, yeah, absolutely. You know, there's a lot of stuff you could do at Star Ocean 3. For like people learning things far beyond them. The thing is, like, they were trying to have Limo emote there, but their model of her isn't capable of it. None of these dolls are that capable of emoting. It's kind of the biggest problem with the graphics, to be honest, is that these faces are very bad at showing emotion, but Limo's in particular is really bad at it. But yeah, Denny was load bearing, yeah. And yeah, UP3 is very funny, yes, because the 4D people interfere all the time for fun. I mean, in one or two, whichever one of them has a time gate. I think it's 1. The time gate is literally the portal to the 4D universe. If they hear a voice from the time gate, it's a fucking 4D person fucking with them. But yeah, they're plastic figurines, and they do not. It's why it's always very funny when they're like, Bacchus is emotionless. It's like, he's every bit as emotionful as anyone else in this game. Well, bye. So the way Limmel saves Denny in this ending is that she uses a teleportation symbol. Limmel, do that right now.
ってしまったんでしょ
Limmel, you could save both of us right now. Also, I guess she only chooses to save Denny, because Edge is saved by Denny's soul.
う。暗い道でも
So I guess she can only teleport one person, and she chose Denny.
着実に成長していく。
Who gives a shit about Edge Maverick?
歩いていく。あなたみたいな男に。
そんなのこれからなればいいだろう。君はまだこうして歩けるじゃないか。
あ、そうか。
Alright, the thing is, Denny should die here.
間違ってしまったんですね。
I'm not usually one for, like, ruining happy endings or whatever, but, like, he didn't die. How exactly is there link? If he's still alive, how is the missing procedure not still generating power through him?
エッジさんは
He should sacrifice himself. Like, narratively, his arc should be, instead of just sacrificing himself in a little bit, is he should have sacrificed himself
心が弱かったから
to save
悲しみに
all of them as he's realized that he was wrong, right?
強い力を得て慢心して僕は本当に愚かですね。
And she's like, go, get out of here, all of you. Especially since Edge's death lasts 2 seconds in this ending, so like... I don't even know why they bother pretending Edge Maverick fucking dies in this ending. They undo it immediately. So, like, I feel like you would have more pathos if he sacrificed himself. Oh, look! Teleportation!
転送モーションよ。
走れ。
ちょっと転送モーションは使えないんじゃなかったの？
アロックダークとミッシングプロシージャーのつながりが断たれた。
Should we use this time to save Edge instead of fucking around, guys? Man, this crew really are terrible. They really do just leave Edge and Denny behind and don't even fucking notice until it's too late. They're all so self-absorbed. They're so unlikable, and they're not meant to be unlikable. You know, if this was a deliberate choice, I would maybe get behind it. But no, it's just the writing makes them this self-absorbed. Edge Maverick has to look like he's going to die, therefore everybody else has to be shitty. Apart from the emotionless 6-year-old.
モーションが崩壊に巻き込まれます。
Yeah, she's yelling Edge in Japanese too. No, just let him fucking die. And nobody noticed he was doing that until they were all up at the exit. Fucking assholes. You know what? In Kingdom Hearts, Donald and even Goofy a little bit, not giving a shit about anyone else, totally in character. Goofy would just not notice. He's that kind of guy. Donald doesn't give a fuck.
そしてまた僕たちと一緒に。
やっぱりいいな。
No, I would just be like, whatever, that fucking idiot couldn't keep up.
僕は小走りにあなたの背中を追って
You know, Danny, you could be helping.
手伝いをした。そしていつか
I love Donald Duck in Kingdom Hearts. The zero fucks energy is powerful.
そんならきっと
Say bye-bye. Fuck you. Yeah, so like... that flash there is like his soul or something, but instead of saving him, it saves Edge.
Thunder.
I always thought he saved in his ship, but like, I don't know. The devs are like, no, Limmel saved him with a teleportation symbol, even though she's not writing one right now. So he's dead as fuck. Like, right now. Beans! Beans! Yeah, after the final battle, when Phase is falling, she uses it then to rescue him. So the light is Limmel doing it, even though when you cut to Limmel, she's not doing it! She's not doing anything! What do you mean that light was her fucking saving him? How? She's just standing there in the other symbol. She didn't it's not like the ship where it's like, Limmel drew all these symbols and protected the ship, where it's like, Limmel had plenty of time to pre-draw all those symbols and then it happened. It's like bullshit still, but like, she didn't fucking save him, she wasn't doing anything. Yep, he just A-poses. Also, she doesn't save Edge that way. She just fucking leaves him. She only cared about Denny. Like... oh man, it's so stupid. Limmel wasn't doing anything. Can you believe if they were like, afterwards she transported, but no, apparently she did it while standing with all of the rest of the crew. We're with Kingdom Heartsing here as well. We're getting sucked into the Disney stained glass window. When you walk away. So this is Denny's ship saving Edge. That's what that light is. So like the light that saves Denny is a different light to the light that saves Edge, which is completely fucking stupid. Because they confirm how is Edge saved then? The soul, controlled remotely by Phase, that shows up at the end to save Edge. But if we showed the soul flying, then everyone would know Phase was alive, so to obscure that, we show it as a ball of light approaching Edge. So I guess it's like, Limmel saves Denny regardless. You don't need to have gotten any of her private actions in order for her to save Denny. She always saves Denny, he never dies. And then Denny saves Edge, I guess, because he's alive, and somehow he... wait, no, if he's warped to Lemurus, how does he pilot the soul to save Edge from Lemurus? What? God, that is so stupid. It's so stupid. And it's so bad. It's so bad. You would have been better leaving it unexplained. They don't explain how Crow lives. Why the fuck would you explain how Phase lived in the stupidest way possible? Limmel did it, because she's a fucking wizard. She's a genius, guys. She learned how to do it. And then she did it by magic, because, like, she didn't draw anything on the ground in that scene. I think if they'd shown her down on the ground doodling, I would be more prepared to believe it. But she was just standing there. If she could transport people, why didn't she just transport all of them out when the floor started collapsing? It makes no sense! It's so stupid! You've made Limmel so powerful that it's like, well, why didn't she fucking do this earlier? She doesn't like anyone other than Denny enough. Yeah, you're right. Only fucking likes Denny. Yeah, so Denny gets fucking warped to the southern region of Lemurus, but somehow, from the southern region of Lemurus, he's able to pilot his ship to save Edge from Nox Obscurus. Are you fucking kidding me? No, he is galaxies away. This game is so infuriating. And the pretense that Edge is fucking dead here for all of, like, 2 minutes is like... Why? Why bother? He's there! He's there! I do, name is Beans, all beans, and Bean Desu, yes. And the International House of Beans. We cannot forget the International House of Beans. Immediately following this, this ending is also, like, so disjointed because, again, they're trying to hide the fact that Edge died for all of 2 fucking seconds. I hate this ending. I mean, to be honest, guys, you know why I hate this ending? I've seen this ending. How many times have I seen this ending? Is this my 8th time? Actually might be more than that. Because I've had to get the battle trophy for Sarah beating Sentinel twice. I had 4 playthroughs originally. This is my 2nd playthrough. This is my 9th time, minimum. My 9th minimum. No, 360. I also beat it on the 10th. This is my 10th time seeing this ending. And so when you've seen something 10 times, you notice how bad it is. And every time you rewatch it, because you can't skip this, by the way. You can skip the part earlier, funnily enough. Oh, we can skip this part, I'm not going to. But, like, you can skip certain parts of it and not other parts. I know that for absolute certain. There are bits of this that are unskippable. You just get a lot of time to stew on it when you've seen it so many times. This are saying it gets worse every single time, yes. So this is them explaining why they have to make the UP3. This is where the Eldarians decide that they're going to go do agriculture or shit on Lemurus. Colonizing Lemurus, by the way, because I don't care that Lemurus is their, like, holy mecca, where part of their race split off and went to Lemurus while the others went to Eldar. You're still colonizing the planet. You aren't the same anymore. I mean, especially since it's been so long that, like, on Lemurus they have rounded ears instead of elf ears. They're not the same race anymore, and you are beings from space, and you're just deciding you're gonna come down, this is your planet now. Fucking colonizer energy. Yes, thousands of their ancestors from thousands of years ago, and they think that makes it okay for them to just go down there. Well, there are ancestors too, that means we own it as well, right? It's not how it fucking works. They're not your flesh and blood brethren. Oh my god, it's been thousands of years. You're literally different species now. No, the missing procedure was suppressed entirely because of Edge fucking Maverick, sorry. This is good and correct! Cultural exchange is fine! This is fine! There's nothing wrong with people of different cultures and different technology levels coming together mutually to exchange culture. This is how progress works. I have seen Turn A. We did a podcast on Turn A. Yes, it was one of the animes we did on the robot podcast with Ty. Aikuvo, we did Turn A. Turn A is a great fucking show. Thank you. I like doing that podcast. It took too much of our time, though.
最初にレムリックに降りた時、僕たちは
Podcasts are hard work if you want to do them properly.
様と呼ばれました。彼らは当然のように神様にすがり
I mean, they didn't. They didn't really. I have to be honest. They were kind of like, oh, you seem like gods. And then they just asked Edge to do something about the stone sickness. And then we kind of didn't. But they certainly didn't, like, bow down and, like, cling to us. No, it isn't. So fuck off. It's not similar. Fuck off.
結果、カルディアノン人は滅びました。
Like, that's true, but again, that doesn't mean you should... Yes, you shouldn't give nukes to toddlers. Duh, but that doesn't mean, like, the Eldarians, the Morphous, and Earthlings, who are advanced races who are in space, it doesn't mean that they shouldn't share their culture.
道を選びました。
エッジ
It's a very isolationist thing.
様々な星にたどり着くでしょう。
But no, you shouldn't go on underdeveloped planets and just show off your spaceships. No shit. Duh, have some common sense. Try to blend in a bit. Yeah, then they realized we were just people and sent us on a billion fetch quests, it's true. They asked us for like 16 mushrooms. I still haven't delivered that guy his 16 mushrooms. Sorry, buddy. I had to use those mushrooms elsewhere. Limmel hated me. I needed to stuff her full of mushrooms. Apparently.
宇宙開拓を続けていたら、僕たち自身
Like this, yes, don't be irresponsible. Don't just go down to a planet that's like Middle Ages and hand them antimatter, you dipshit. But like, that doesn't mean you have to close everything off. It doesn't mean the Morphous should fuck off into space and never talk to anyone ever again. It doesn't mean the Eldarians should abandon technology and then go down and colonize a planet.
正しき進化を遂げるよう導けば、より早くこの宇宙
They're even asking me for mushrooms that are literally just outside. I harvest them from the harvest points outside the village. They could do that. They're just lazy.
でも僕は
I guess that's what you want gods for, right? Do the shit you don't want to do.
自分の力で前に進む方が正しいと信じてます。
No! External forces... A person's growth does not entirely come from within. We are all challenged by external forces all the time. And you can then evaluate that as a person, but like...
フェイズに合わせる
If someone has no external forces upon them, how do they grow as a person? You have no challenges.
そのために巨大な力が欲しかった。
Denny wasn't able to overcome his personal challenges because he was crushed by external forces, that's true, but like...
巨大さ
Edge, you were affected by external forces! Your progress did not come from within! Elena told you to stop being depressed!
そんな彼を否定しました。それでも最後に彼は分かってくれ
You were the one who affected Denny! You understand that you're an external force, dummy! Like... Ah!
救ってくれた。
But no, I can't help anyone else if I deem them, if I deem them unworthy of my attention.
通じ合えた。友の心を
It is
無駄にしない
just, like, one, you do not need to explain the Prime Directive. It is common sense to not hand antimatter to the Nazis. Don't do it. Don't be stupid.
レムリックへ入植する際、
Like, Turn A does such a better job of, like, showing people getting technology they do not understand and blowing themselves up with it. Like, such a better job.
何も依存はありません。我々はレムリックで一から始めます。
No, you don't begin Lemurus. You don't belong there.
活性化させる
Fuck off. Turn A.
その原因となることも
It is like, if it actually did the balance thing, you know, the devs are like, it's all about balance. If they actually did the balance thing of we need to take space travel responsibly, that doesn't mean that we should all give up our technology and be isolated. Fucking.
構わないでしょ X はあなたを気に入っているようですし
ここで私だけが食い下がるのもいささか大人げないというものだな。
知る。
Kenny, you outrank us.
エルダーや EN2 から
Why not? Oh my god.
ミッシングプロシージャーについても隠蔽せねばならんし、上層部を納得させるにも手間取るだろうな。
But yeah, part of it is that the missing procedure will come back if we fuck this up. And it's like, don't make it about Boogeyman either. Like,
忙しくなるぞ。しばらく休暇はないと思いたまえ。
it should be we don't want people to blow themselves up when we give them antimatter, not, hey, if we give them too much progress, the missing procedure will come back and destroy the universe. It's actually all about the monster, and not about empathy and understanding. Like, we know this. We know how bad it is to do things like, say, like, accidentally bring a species into a place it didn't exist. Like, the lanternflies that are all over my state right now. Like, everybody knows this, and that to fix it, you can't just, like, be irresponsible. You have to, like... The fixes can be just as bad as the problem if you go about it wrong. But we know this! As a species, we already know this! Apply it here! It's a very anti-progress message. And, like, the Prime Directive is that, but a lot of the time in Star Trek, they still have to, like, interact with people, and a lot of the times they do have to break the Prime Directive. That's why it's there. It's there to be broken, if needs must. Star Ocean knows this. Every single other game breaks the UP3, because needs must. Because it's a rule that is very rigid and doesn't take into account life. Bye, wife. Bye, wife. Mrs. Bow Wow. Just hand him her groceries. Like, come on in, idiot. God, you really should have just gone see your fucking wife earlier, you dummy. Like, what an idiot. But yeah, it's like, after the UP3 is established, will emigration from the half-destroyed planet Earth no longer be possible? Over time, the Earth will slowly heal itself, nor have the people of Earth halted their expansion and development into space. They will continue to erect colonies and engage in terraforming on uninhabited worlds. It's like... I'm glad you're done colonizing, but uninhabited worlds, like... Aren't you messing up their progress? They're not supposed to have people on them. They're uninhabited for a reason. Aren't you messing with nature's design if you do that? Isn't that just as bad as the missing procedure, if you think about it? It's very stupid. No, we have to make our own space technology instead of using that of the Eldarians. And it's like... You don't, though. You should learn how it works. Maybe reverse engineer it. Reverse engineering is the thing. No, you can never reverse engineer something. You must always make things yourself. I don't know how my coffee maker works. I shouldn't have one. There's no way the Morphous know all of their technology works. They don't even really know how X works. And that's life. Most people don't know what the technology they use how it works. Someone does. It's how they made it. Or reverse engineered it, because again, like, things from other countries end up in your country and someone has to figure out how they worked and then make their own. Yeah, Beverly's boyfriend, yeah, her husband died. Not like 3 months ago at most. She moved on pretty quick. Yeah, bye Armat, the only one who is any sort of sensible. Armat is the only good ending we're not going to get to see it. So Armat's ending is that he goes off to other planets to fight, and he saves people. And like, is that wrong of him to do that? Because he's interfering? They would be killed if he wasn't there. Ergo. Yeah, why didn't Beverly try to destroy the universe when her boyfriend died? She just wanted to destroy Crow. Yes, we're now in the transportation agency, because the fucking USTA is gone now, and nobody ever remembers the Space Force. It got erased from history. And these two never did anything important ever again, because they're never mentioned. Yeah, he's a space trucker now, yeah. Also very stupid looking. Oh yeah, this is where they introduce us to the Nazi doppelganger. Who somehow exists, like 100 years in the future of the timeline? Thank you, honey. Pajama universe, yeah. they're very Star Trek. Yeah, was your great-great-great-grandpa a Nazi? Oh yeah, see, it's Dr. Jamming, the grandson in the future, yeah, mm-hmm. Once again, he's gonna repeat the line of no scientist would be handed a breakthrough on a silver plate, and I'm like, yes they would, I was one, I am one, I would. Who wouldn't want a Nobel Prize winning discovery just handed to them? A lot of scientific breakthroughs came by complete accident. No, every single scientist wants that, sorry. The people who wrote this game don't know scientists. They really don't. Like, every single one of us would love to be handed a breakthrough on a plate. A lot of breakthroughs come through a shit ton of hard work and collaboration. A lot of breakthroughs were stolen from women. It's an awful lot of men who are credited for breakthroughs made by women, but that's another story. But yeah, there are a lot that were just like, they were trying to do something else and accidentally stumbled across penicillin. Like, you know? It really downplays also the importance of collaboration, which is a huge thing in science. Like, hardly anyone is a lone maverick. Oh, we got Muri's ending. A lone maverick scientist who just discovers everything on their own. They have students, they have researchers, they talk with other people in their field. You go to conferences or people explain their work to you, and that might help you make a breakthrough in your own work. Science is such a collaborative area of expertise. I went to so many fucking conferences, guys. I had a panic attack when I got told I'd be doing a talk at one. That was fun. Got the email and just immediately went into conniptions. I know it seems strange as a streamer. I'm not a big public speaker. I think as a streamer, I have a lot of control over it. So like, there's much less of that, and there's much less. It's not much less on my head because I can just say whatever shit comes into my head instead of having to actually, you know, explain science. I was apparently a very good public speaker. My other PhD students were very impressed with the talk I gave, because everyone had to give a talk at the end of their PhD to everyone else. Oh my gosh, they're coming out of the woodworks today. And like, my other PhD students, in the office were like extremely impressed with me because I didn't have any uhs, as I now, but like, I was very clear, I had great slides, and I never like forgot what I was speaking and knew what I was gonna say, and I was very good. I practiced a lot. But yeah, they were like, you didn't or or anything. How did you do that? And I'm like, a lot of practice. A lot of practice and memorizing what I was going to say and using the slides to prompt me. Yeah, where are the expensive viewers? God damn it. That's what I want. I didn't win Best Talk, and everyone else in my office was like very mad on my behalf. Because they were like, bullshit, you were the best speaker. And I'm like, yeah, bullshit, I was the best speaker, but you know. Was Muriel's the only one we got there? I wasn't paying attention. Did we get anyone else's? So Denny's happens after the credits, by the way. So we're not free yet until after the credits. We get Limels? I wasn't paying any attention. Wow. But no, when I first got a newsroom, and it was like my first or second year's PhD, I was gonna have to give a talk to proper scientists. I had a panic attack in the office, and that was fun. Also, there was some miscommunication because my supervisor put in for both a talk and a poster, and I got an email about having to give a talk. My supervisor got an email about poster. So I was proceeding on having a talk, and she was proceeding thinking we only had a poster. And it wasn't until like 2 or 3 weeks before the conference that we'd realized that like we had been like at complete cross purposes, and we needed in fact both a talk and a poster. Oops. I need the premium viewers. Yeah, I didn't have every single ending this time, so it was much shorter. I'm a little surprised I got Muria's. I guess I just really didn't pickpocket enough around her that, like, she hated me. So many other people hated me. Yeah, I only got Muria's. I didn't even get Limmel's. I guess me pickpocketing that dead person pissed her off enough to not get her ending. Sorry, Limmel. I couldn't help it. I had to. Talk about poster. You do have to talk about your poster. You don't just put up your poster, you do have to stand near your poster and then talk to anyone who wanders over to talk to you about your poster while hoping, please God, nobody talk to me, I don't want to explain my poster. Anyway, but yes, about this game, yeah, it's, the story is frustrating. But yeah, Limmel saved Denny, but didn't bother teleporting Edge. That was Denny saving Edge. Why? From Lemurus, somehow, I guess. Like, that would only make sense if she teleported Denny to the ship.
It's a giant saving chain.
Yeah, it's a giant saving chain. Didn't save Crow, though. How did Crow get saved?
Fuck Crow.
Fuck it. We don't fucking care. He just ends up there. Ooh, we got
babies.
the remaster staff. But no, in this game, the thing about it is it can't commit. Edge is both insignificant and extremely significant. Edge is both bad for blowing up alternate Earth, but also completely blameless. It's bad to interfere in planets, but also we saved Roke via interference, so, I guess your interference comes down to the judgment of the person on the planet. I like how Edge saves Roke and then the universe and then decides that nobody else can. Everybody else has to obey the UP3. They're not- I'm the only one who can save the universe. I feel like that's actually where it came from. Edge Maverick decided he saved the universe and he's the only one allowed to do that from now on. Everyone else has to break his rule in order to save the universe and the rest of the Star Ocean franchise. Oh man, it's true, it's true. Every single other Star Ocean game, you save a world or a universe by breaking the law that Edge Maverick laid down. Edge is so mad at all the other games. How dare they also save the universe? Get out! I'm the most important.
That was my move!
I do wonder if I can get Denny's ending without limos. I did see her final private actions we saw, which is all it said was required. It didn't technically say her ending was required. Oh! Yeah! You don't have to see Limel's ending, you just have to get her final private action. It's a little weird that I managed to get her final private action but didn't get her ending.
You threaded the needle.
I actually very much did manage to thread that needle, apparently, because yeah, all the guide is like, if you see this final private action, you're all but guaranteed to get their ending. I'm the all but. But yeah, see, so she warped Denny to the southern reaches, and it took him 4 years to walk.
Didn't bother to go get him.
Trium. No, fuck no. Should know where she transported him to. Fuck that.
I also don't know why they make him look like the creepiest fucker in this scene. It's the one thing I remember about it. Like, I guess it's just that the models always look bad no matter
Also,
what,
man, his
like,
clothes must be wretched. Did he not grow at all? I mean, I guess he was 18, but...
But like this shot right here. Jesus Christ. Oh.
Her face still can't emote. That smile does not reach her eyes.
That took every bone in her, every muscle in her body.
Yes, space FBI, please. Help! Help! Help!
An invasion of the body snatchers fighting there.
Ghost Denny. Yes, so yes, the only thing, you don't get normal data, but you can save clear data to your system save up, which is why you can keep battle trophies but not progress towards battle trophies. You also don't get to keep any of the experience we got from fighting the Grigori on the route to the final boss, so... Alright. That's Star Ocean 4 again. That'll be the last Star Ocean 4, probably ever. Ever. I'm destroying the game. I'm killing it. I'm burning it. It's never coming back. No, I think I'm done after 2 playthroughs this year. And also, it's leaving PS Plus. Yeah, it's leaving PS Plus 17th of September at 4 a.m. Because why not?
You could have been streaming it then. You could stream it to get yourself while you're getting kicked out of Star Ocean 4. How's that for a marathon stream idea?
Terrible
Stream
idea.
Star Ocean until
Holy shit.
PlayStation kicks me out.
Difficult. Alright, well, I would say final Star Ocean 4. Hope you enjoyed Denny solo percent. Definitely some challenges fighting things with just Denny. I have to do the rest of the series. Maybe Star Ocean 2 Remaster is probably now on the stream game list at some point. Because why not?
I've never seen it.
Yeah, he's never seen it. It's apparently very good. I don't know if Star Ocean 5, I've never finished. I never got very far in. I didn't like the battle system, and I got very bored. And I think the reason why I keep playing Star Ocean 4 is that I enjoy the battle system of Star Ocean 4, and I enjoy Number Go Up. Number Go Up very much. Alright, we'll be back on Sunday. We settled on?
I think so.
Alright, we'll be back, because we finished Tunic. We'll be back with Baten Kaito's Origins?
Origins.
Is that what it's called?
You were allowed to call something Origins back in the mid-2000s.
That's true. Alright, so Baten Kaito's Origins. We played Baten Kaito's The Eternal Wings a very long time ago on stream.
Years.
But now we're gonna play the prequel, which came out after.
Yes.
So you actually want to play it after Eternal Wings, even though it's a prequel, because there's some stuff in it.
It very much assumes that you know the thing about Baten Kaito.
It sure does. So join us for Baten Kaito's Origins on Sunday and Tuesdays. We've got Donkey Kong 64 Randomizer on Saturday the 28th.
2 weeks.
And see you guys then. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.